Hello, you guys. We are doing my first 24-hour readathon of 2025. My first 24-hour readathon in such a long time, I feel. Please pay no mind to all of my nose scratches because this one's tiny, teeny, tiny hair, which you can see on this chair. She will not, oh, yep, okay. She will not let me take away those pillows. And by that, I mean, every time I go to, she's just real cute. And I'm like, dang. Okay. Anyways, we don't have time for chatting and rambling today. We only have time for reading. It is a Friday. I have decided that this weekend is a reading extravaganza because I need to unplug from the internet and plug into some books. Desperately. So, to do that, we are going to go through my little TBR. And it's not that little, actually. So first up, I want to finish Carl's Doomsday Scenario. I am over halfway through this, so this will be just, I think I have 120-ish pages left in here. So this will be a good kickoff. I always very strategically start my 24-hour readathons with a book that I know I'm going to be able to finish rather quickly and I'm gonna enjoy, because then it makes you feel like, yeah, I can do this. These other 5 books, count them 5, totally gonna get done. So this is the second book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, and essentially aliens take over, all the humans go kersplat, except if you didn't go kersplat, you pretty much get thrown into this game that is for the intergalactic peoples to see and watch, and each layer of the dungeon that you're crawling, you could die, and you gotta try not to so that you can win. And it's basically live streamed like Big Brother style, actually. Very accurate description. I'm really enjoying it. It's very silly, very funny, very hee-hee, very haha. Good time. So I think next, we're gonna do these in order of what I think I'm gonna read, and we'll see how well that goes. How accurate it is. So after that, I'm thinking of taking a detour to Miss Elsie Silver. First book in the new series, Wild Love. I have all 3 of these, of the new series. I haven't read any of them. All I know is that they are all centering around some form of the single dad trope, and they're all rich, which, what a great combination. I was just thinking the other day that I was like, why do people love the like billionaire, trillionaire, mega millionaire romances? For me, it's the healthcare. Yeah, like if I ever got sick, because that's a bit health anxiety, whew, she's up there. Also, I got a lot of problems. So every time I think about it, I'm like, I wouldn't have to worry about that. Love that. So that's why I do. Why do you? Let me know. Next up, we're going to go back to New Orleans, Enchantra. Yeah. If you have not read Phantasma, it is absolutely an Olivia book. So if you do also enjoy books that I enjoy very much, I think you would enjoy it. It's like darker, grittier Caraval. Fantastic. Loved it so much. That's the first book. It's between these 2 sisters are within the family of necromancers within New Orleans. So it's basically historical New Orleans with a little bit of magic, except honestly, isn't that just New Orleans? I think yes. So in the first one, the older sister decides to enter into the Phantasma games because her little sister went in to try to pay off debts that their mother left behind because she passed, therefore passing on the necromancy powers to that sister. So that's the first one. The second one, I guess we're going into Enchantra, and that is where we're going. I am wondering if these are happening at the same time. I don't know. We'll see. So then next up, I'm thinking I would probably... So because this one is set in technically our world, it's not like high fantasy romantasy, I could go back to a romantasy book. And then I have Rebel Witch. But if I'm in the mood for romance, I have Wild Eyes. So it'll basically be one of these 2 next. I think that I'm going like romantasy, romance. I feel like because Enchantra, again, is not me having to learn a whole world and magic system. Like there is a magic system, but it's very like, I feel like based in our reality. I think I could go into Rebel Witch also because it is a sequel to a duology. And then we could hit up Wild Eyes, which is the second book in the Elsie Silver series. And then my plan for sure, not really for sure, I say that, I'll start out the readathon with that if I say that, I want to read Wind Weaver, and I'm thinking of leaving this to be the last book because it is almost 600 pages. And I do think that I'd be fine with having me not finish this one in this readathon and just kind of continue on with it into the week, and we'll talk about it in like a little daily vlog or a wrap up or something like that. But those are all the books that I have. Quite a few. We're gonna do some damage. I'm pretty excited about it. So this is really the TBR that I'll be attempting to read like completely start to finish during this. And then this is the one that I've already kind of started, but I also want to try to read. So perfect timing though. I have Patreon sprints with Mel today. So we are going to be doing those starting around 10. I think we're going to start earlier though if both of us are able to, because why not? And that will be really good for the reading because I clearly needed to be doing a lot of that. So without further ado, let us go off and start in on our first book and get this read. I'm on page 234 of 371. So it's like 140-ish pages. I tried to stay up and finish this last night so that I would come into the readathon with a fresh slate. That did not occur. My eyes were heavy blinking. Oh, that's also to be said, I am not doing the not sleeping version. I think that is bonkers and not the life that I choose to lead. I love a good 9 hours sleep at night. I usually don't get it, but just know I'm always aiming for it, so that's not going to work. I'm going to do the timer method. So my goal would be to read 12 hours today, 12 hours tomorrow, but life and reality, I am currently dog sitting for my mom again, so I'm not going to be able to do the 12 hours nonstop like I would like. So I'll probably have to take this into a little bit of Sunday, which is why we're starting it fresh and early on a Friday into the Sunday. But that's all the technicals and the details, and we don't care about that. We care about the reading. So without further ado, let's go get set up, and then we will kick off the timer, and it's going to be a good time. Okay, so we have gone and got coffee. We got some groceries, enough groceries the morning. So basically my breakfast taco and coffee. And then I also did stop by and get a donut on the way home. I also got a thing in the mail. I bought some bookmarks because the one thing that I will never have too many of is bookmarks. Exactly. So I'm going to show you the ones I got and we'll use them today. This is probably my favorite one. And then this one. And then I love this one too. I think the library-based ones are my favorite. And then always get a bookworm to hold your page. I thought that was so cute, especially in the dungeon and Carl's doomsday scenario. This one takes on a different meaning based on the characters that I just met. So now I'm gonna get the stream set up and we're gonna finally actually start the readathon. Okay, so that's my first book for the readathon. I guess that took me 2 hours and 36 minutes? An hour and 36 minutes? How about that? What if I actually did math correctly? That would be interesting. That was an hour and 36 minutes. Okay, so now I'm trying to do the math to see how much I'd have to read. This is like 2,500 pages I'm trying to read in 24 hours. So I will need to read, except wait, no, 2,500 minus 137, because that's what I just read, divided by 22.5, 105 pages. Super easy. This was really good. Really had a good time with it. I enjoyed it. I will be going to Barnes with one of my close friends on Tuesday to pick up some new releases, and I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the third book of this. I'm having just the best time. It's so fun. I love the formatting of it too, which is why I want to keep reading it physically, but I've been told on sprints today and then also just in general that the audio is really good if you are interested in the audio of it. But for me, I'm just going to keep doing this because it is an Audible exclusive, so I'm like, let me just read it physically. But the next book we're going to be moving on to is a romance. I will be starting the new series by Elsie Silver. This is the first book in it, and I don't really know anything about what's going on in this one. I think it is best friend's little sister. Ford Grant, the world's hottest billionaire. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so silly. Anyways, I'm gonna get into this. I'm actually gonna go grab some tacos. We have leftover stuff that my partner made yesterday, so I'm gonna have tacos really quick and then we'll get into this one. I'm already eyeing, we're gonna need to get like a little afternoon pick-me-up, but we'll discuss that at least halfway through here, if not done with it. Let's see. There's an excerpt of Wild Eyes. Is this a song? Oh no, it's a diary entry. Okay, that's better. When there's songs in books, I'm like, skip it, cut it. How long is this? 447 pages. That is quite a long romance, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That is like, this is something I only really accept from Mariana Zapata, so Elsie, you're gonna have to prove you needed each page of this. Seriously. Okay, so I have officially broke the 100-page mark on this, which is kind of crazy. So this is being read at 100 pages for 60 minutes, which is not bad. And I am at 21 hours and 31 minutes. So we are like, what, 2.5 hours into this thing? And I've already finished that one. Got 100 pages into this one. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Before, though, I continue, I think that I'm going to get a little afternoon pick-me-up. It is 2 p.m. right now, and I just feel like I need a little something. I just had my water. I'm trying to stay on top of that, but now I want like a little treat. Just a little bit of something. So I am actually going to head on over to my Uber Eats app, which Uber Eats is kindly sponsoring this portion of this vlog. So thank you and shout out to them for that, because I definitely need this right now. But I absolutely love ordering with Uber Eats. It is such an easy delivery option and it's totally stress-free, which of course is amazing. You can order from hundreds of different restaurants and you can track it from the restaurant to your doorstep all within the app. And while there is the option to place the order for pickup and totally skip the delivery fee, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that delivery fee and tack it on because I am in the middle of this readathon and I do not have time to hop in that car. We have got to keep the reading going. So I think I'm actually gonna grab me a Coke from Sonic and get that on its way to us, which is very exciting. And I think it'll be just enough to power me through this book. Mel was like kind of hinting at thinking I might DNF it. That made me think I might DNF it. I'm still not sure because I'm kind of feeling like towards it or whatever, but I think once my Uber Eats order gets delivered and I have that beautiful, wonderful Sonic Coke with the ice, we will all be great, fine, and dandy, and maybe it'll make me like the book more or feel anything towards the book at all, honestly. And if you would like to try out Uber Eats yourself, you can use this QR code or my code Olivia15. I'll leave all the information down below in the description for you as usual. And first time customers can get $15 off of a $20 or more order. So like I said, all of that will be down in the description below. I have now successfully placed my order and we will await my drinky drink to get to the front door. And while we do that, I'm gonna continue reading Wild Love and see if I can start to. It's not feeling very wild, and I'm not feeling a lot of love. Like, it's just a very, like, yeah, this is a book. Which is, you know, not technically incorrect. Okay, I have made it. Let me see where the timer is. Maybe I should actually show you that. That's a little bit more interesting, okay? So we are crossing into hour 20. This doing mathematicals backwards is really gonna take me out, you guys. I don't even know what to tell you now. I'm on page 206, and I have to say, this is just like a book. I don't know how else to describe this to you, but it's a book and it's happening, and I don't really feel any kind of way about it. It's just, okay, cool. Okay, sure. I think that, well, first of all, I now know the plot. Would you like to know it? So she goes through something and ends up back in her small town, and then her older brother's best friend have always kind of had a bantery crush thing going on, never addressed, never talked about it. He's also back in town because he's setting up his recording studio because that's what he wants to do. Okay, great. He finds out he has a kid, and what happened was he donated to a bank at one point, and then the child's father passed. Her mom is really not handling it well, and she needs help, but they don't have anybody that would be able to look after her, so she tracked down her biological father, and he's like, yeah, I guess I'll help. Like, what the heck else am I gonna do? Like, of course you need help. So that's how he is a single dad, and I kind of like that. I was just talking on Sprints, it really reminds me of a like old school 90s early 2000s rom-com kind of thing where the plot is a little bit outlandish, like it's a little bit out there as far as rom-coms go. Like, usually it's just, you know, pretty straightforward plot. This is a little bit more to it. It's a little bit comical with just the reactions and everybody, like, what they're doing with things. And I like it. It's fun. It's a fun enough read. It's sitting at a solid 3 right now. I'm not hating it. I'm not loving it. But I'm laughing a lot. Cora, which is his daughter's name, I'm sorry, everyone was saying that she's so annoying and she's hilarious. She might be the best part of this book. I really think she's super funny. The female main character is fine. Elsie Silver kind of has a thing with her female main characters where they all are very incredibly similar. And Willa is his sister, which I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, I'll roll with it. I didn't recall that, but okay, cool. It feels like they all are kind of modeled a little bit after her, and I feel like this one is definitely taking after Willa a lot from Heartless, but okay, cool, whatever. And then the male main character, I don't know, he's just kind of there. He's part of it. He's part of the story. I don't know. I don't feel any strong way towards it. It's just kind of like, you know what? I'm laughing. I'm giggling. I'm having a hee-hee. I'm having a ha-ha. Let's keep going with it. Why not? I am intrigued to see how long it takes me to finish this because I feel like I'm flying through this book. So I definitely feel like I made a really good choice to include 2 romances in my TBR because I usually don't. Usually I'm like, oh, what I was going to include was all these fantasy romances and then The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. And I said, let me think about that for a second. And then that was a no because I just feel like I would have gotten because it's me and Joe. Me and Joe. But also, that's a lot of fantasy to take in at one time. I need something to break it up, and I didn't really have any thrillers on the mind for it truly, so this was a great addition to this TBR. I will say that. And now Ginger is screaming. That's about on cue. So let's get back into it and see if we can finish. We've got my best 24-hour readathon buddy. Hello, miss. What are you? Oh, okay. You're not reading? No? Okay, got it. She's supposed to be my accountability buddy, but she is not. She's only holding me accountable for feeding her. Is that true? Do you deny? Okay, hello. So, aw. Hi, Queen. Just in the back. We are at 19 hours and 51 minutes, and I am this far into the book. I've only got under 100 pages left, I think. Yes. So we're basically at the part where they're gonna have their like a little breakup and then get back together and blah, 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 blah. So happy. This is sitting at a 2.5 for me, which is middle of the road, perfectly down the middle of my rating system. Not that big a deal. It was not upset that I read it. Not telling anyone really to go buy it. Not like, oh my god, it's so good. Like if you want to try it out, sure. Get it on KU. Don't do what I do and buy the paperback. No reason. But it was fine. It's fine. It's not done yet, but I feel done. Because why is this almost 500 pages? Seriously. But I'm going to finish this, and I need to go do my dog sitting duties really quick for the evening. So that's what I'm going to go do. Finish this up, and then we'll reconvene together. I think what's coming up next, we are going to go head out into Enchantra. That's what I'm feeling. It's either this or Rebel Witch. It's one of the two. I'm going to think on it while I am eating my wonderful dinner that I have no idea what it's going to be yet. And once I've finished this, we will think. I'm ready for a fantasy, though. I'm ready to be in a different world. Yeah, but let me not get ahead of myself. Let me finish this first. Well, we are back again. And I finished Wild Love, and I'm gonna put it in my little notes what time I finished it so that I can see how long it took me, because I am intrigued to know. Plus I want to put it in the video. I think it would be kind of cool. So anyways, second book finished. I still feel the same way about it. Yeah, I read it. Cool. Done. Moving on. I will be unhauling it. This is why I don't really buy romance books. I need to remember that and then stop doing it. Now we're gonna go read Enchantra. I'm very excited for this one. I'm so freaking excited for this one. I think it's gonna be super fun, super fresh, and exactly what I need at this current moment. I don't know if I want to keep this bookmark though. I think we'll go grab another bookmark, and we need to get dinner. So let us go. Hello, it is me, and I have half a donut. I have grabbed Enchantra off of KU because my eyes are done seeing for the day. So I'm just gonna read as much as I can tonight, and I will catch up with you guys in the morning, and we will see how much I was able to read. I'm gonna at least try to read another 2 hours. It's 8:49, so that's a lie. I'm gonna try to read until 10:15 when I usually fall asleep. I have to go now though, or it's not gonna be enough time. But can I tell you what? All I'm thinking about is the next Dungeon Crawler Carl book. I'm gonna have to get that on Tuesday. I am. But for now, let me actually focus. Again, I've been focusing a lot today. Let me not act like I haven't been. But I need to continue. Oh my god. Good morning. Oh, we are in a different day. A different zone, if you will. Or if you won't. It doesn't matter. It's already happened. Please don't pay attention. I hate the way that this looks, but this is so long and uneven for some reason. But I'm not solving that problem today. Okay. So I have grass on me. You're probably like, Olivia, why do you have grass on you? I went outside with Ginger and she was being like a total little rat. Just running around. And she didn't realize that obviously the sprinklers had watered the grass and that it was wet. Anyways, did I reach my goal yesterday? Kind of. It's at 18 hours and 46 minutes, but technically it should have said 17. So we're gonna have to read lots today, and that's fine. I'm not mad about taking up a whole weekend, I'm gonna be honest. I don't also know how people do 12 and 12 hours unless they just don't time it. But I'm so interested to see how long it takes me to read the books that I want to time it. So my brain apparently was a little fried and died because I read those 2 books and sprinted in the same day, and so there's a lot going on, I suppose. So I only got to chapter 6 of this, which is a measly 45 pages, which is not awful. It's not the worst I've ever done, to be fair. But I am liking it. We're in Italy, y'all. I don't know why. We just are. And I don't hate the switch up. I don't. Although I do love New Orleans. I will take the switch up. But I really love this writing. It's just so immersive. I was just talking to another friend about it. I just feel like the best pitch for this is Caraval if it had horror and it was gorier and grittier and darker. It's just a good time. It's just a good time. So I'm excited to keep on reading this. We gotta go over and let them dogs out. And then I think that's it. I do want to get a half calf today. I think I need a half calf in my directly injection into my bloodstream. So that's really the only other plan that I have, other than finishing this today. Which, also by the by, I do think Phantasma was a great great book to binge because it happens so quickly. It's kind of fun to read it so quickly. I don't know about this one yet, but I do like her powers. It's getting Danny Phantom. Okay, so I'm hanging out at the park. Yes, I have my seatbelt on, ready at all times. This man in here is cracking me up. Rowan, y'all know. Ever since Air of Fire, always loved me a Rowan. But Genevieve said, "What do you mean by win or be killed? Do those words have alternate meanings I don't know about yet?" Rowan taunted. Kaylee Smith? Banter queen? Oh, why am I tearing up? That's when you know the banter's good. But also, I brought a bunch of books to put in this free little library here, so I will take a little break and pause to go do that. But for now, I'm gonna keep reading this because we're into it. We're into it, lads. We're into it, and I'm having a good little time. Hello, it is done. I have finished this book. I have no idea at this current moment how long it took me, but it looks like it was 4-ish hours, something like that. But that math is something I cannot do currently. I am debating straying from the TBR and picking up a lit fic, but I also feel like maybe I should just let myself read those after the 24-hour readathon. We still have 14 hours left, which is crazy. Crazy. I am not sure if I want to do Rebel Witch or I'm going to put up a poll. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put up a poll on the Instagrams and let the people choose for me because I'm to the point of the readathon where I'm not making choices. No. I'm not making choices. But I am kind of in the mood to get into a fantasy. I don't think I want contemporary, not romance. That really, we had one on the TBR and I should have known that was going to be the one, the only one. Instagram, votes are in. It's Rebel Witch. However, I'm being drawn over here, just so strongly over to this section of my books. Just over here, just, oh, there's even a bookmark in there. How... That's convenient. Oh no, it's coming. It's going with me. Oh no. I am 72 pages in here. His books don't have chapter numbers, they just have chapter titles. So, hey, my floating head, what's up? But I've taken my shower. We may or may not have beignets on the way via delivery. Have I mentioned I love Uber Eats? Anyways, I am loving this book as well. It's so good. And I forgot I have this little bookmark from getting it from Lit Escalates. It's
It says things can always get worse. Yeah, I feel that. That feels like 2025. Up top. Yeah, I know. I'm having a great time. This is such a Joe Abercrombie book. And it is like the just misfits being brought together to get this princess to her throne, to claim the throne. That's pretty much the whole book. And it is chaotic, and there are Frankenstein-like monsters running about. And I'm just having a good time. I'm not gonna lie, this just makes me want to get back to the First Law world and reading those standalone books to get to the next trilogy. Because and then I want to read his YA trilogy. I'm reading all his books. It's gonna happen. Him and Brando, man, they're like neck and neck for fave. I really don't know what to tell you. I will say, my humor is more aligned with Joe than it is Brando. But in Brandon's YA, it works better for me. So anyways, that doesn't matter. That's not applicable right now because we're reading Joe. Joe don't want to hear about Brandon. Actually, they're besties. My big three are besties. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm going to get back to this, but I just need you to know this is a great time. And if you've never read a Joe Abercrombie, I say start here. Why not? Who's going to stop you? Not me. Not me at all. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. But this is my plans for the rest of I'm not even tired. Panda me an hour later, passed out, beignets. I just got all the powdered sugar on my face. We'll see. Good morning, everybody. Looking rough and tough because I'm feeling rough and tough. Yesterday I got under 12 hours on the clock, woohoo, and 131 pages into The Devils. So my plan is to just continue listening and reading this all day today for as long as possible, and I will probably have a few hours left on the clock, so I'll pick up something else. Now I have a buddy read with my friend for The Wind Weaver, so I may pick that one up next, but I also may grab my Read It or Unhaul It book that I'm currently reading, which is also a romantasy, but I need to finish first, technically, before I start any more books. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm about to go read in the parking lot again because I don't feel like walking. But I have my little coffee. We're gonna go let the dogs out, and then we're gonna listen and read and have a good time. I gotta say, so far, I'm really enjoying this. If you have read the First Law trilogy, this is gonna be basic. This is like way more humor. I don't know how to explain this. For some reason, it reminds me of a dark comedy version of like Monty Python, featuring a cast of characters that is brought together in a very Thunderbolt / Suicide Squad way, and I really like it. It's like all the ragtag that no one else wants, they put them together in this team to go do this Mission Impossible. And it's great. I like it. I'm having a good time, but the humor in it is very Joe Abercrombie humor. There's not as many politicking plot lines as First Law trilogy had, so I think that's why we don't really get a break from the banter and the humor, and I've seen that mentioned before in vlogs. I don't have an issue with it because this is very funny, dry, sarcastic humor, and so I like it. Yeah, just a warning, if you are not a humor person in your fantasy. But I've seen some comp titles to it. What is it? The Black Tongue Thief and something else is what people compared it to, and that's fine by me. That means I'm gonna go pick those books up because I like this humor a lot. Hello, I am home. The timer is going. We have finally broken into the single-digit hours. I'm moving fast. Faces past and I'm homebound. I'm on page 189. About to hit up another chapter. What's up? I just need to spread the good word about the new mango liquid IV. It's not the sugar-free one. It is the mystery one for F1. Whatever, dude, don't care, love it. I'm about to go order the biggest pack of them. Hopefully they're still in stock. If not, I will be incredibly upset because I only got a little bit on the Memorial Day sale. But anyways, just want to let you know where I'm at. I'm having a good little time still, but now we're home, so I'm just gonna literally lock in and sit here and not move for hours. My favorite. Oh, hello. So this is editing me, realizing I just deleted the outro and decided to not make that up. Okay, so essentially what happened, I'll tell you right now, I saw that I still had 7 hours left, had half of the devils left, and I said, I don't think so. Not today, devil. Not today. I had the worst headache because of all these storms. There's still storms, by the way. Even as I edit this, there are still storms blowing in. And I get really bad pressure headaches. So I was like, I don't think so. But I will say, had quite the time. Had quite the time with this 24-hour readathon. I really enjoyed it. I think what I learned is this timer method is not for me. I think what would be more productive is maybe having the timer going, but not pausing it. Or maybe just having 2 days where I'm like reading as much as I can and effectively assigning like from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., just reading time as much as I can, prioritizing that, and then doing it that way. I think if y'all like these vlogs, let me know. If you do, I think that's how I'm going to do the next one. Because I just think that trying to do it with the timer and go the whole time is a little crazy. Because I think I can read a lot in 24 hours, like timed, but just because I can, doesn't mean I should. Also, the headache, I had external issues fighting against me, just hustling. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a brilliant, beautiful day whenever you're watching this. Make sure you drink your water. Obviously, yes. Be kind, lead with empathy, yes. And go have a good day on purpose because you, deserve it. And I'll hear nothing else. Bye!
We wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.